This is the AEW Rampage November 22, 2024 full show results video, which takes place at Santander Arena in Reading, Pennsylvania. The show started with a match between Mariah May and Mina Shirakawa versus Harley Cameron and Nyla Rose. Nyla and Mina have a brief dance party in the early going before they get physical with each other. Nyla slams Mina but is annoyed when Harley tags herself in, and Mariah and Mina double-team Harley and shake their breasts, only for Nyla to break it up. They send Nyla outside the ring and hit her with a sliding kick, then Mina and Mariah lay on the ring apron and lovingly gaze into each other's eyes. Nyla lands a splash on Mariah and Harley tags in and follows up with a running knee strike for a 2 count. Mariah headbutts Harley, and both women are down, and Mina tags in and she takes down Harley with a kick to the head. In the end, Mina works over Nyla's knee while also DDTing Harley, then Mariah and Mina work together to finish Harley off with a Doomsday Bulldog, and won the match by pinfall. Then we saw a brief hype video for Kazuchika Okada and the Continental Classic. Then we saw a weigh-in segment between Big Boom AJ and Cutie Marshall. Excalibur calls it a prestigious weigh-in. Cutie is sick of the Boom and will bring the Doom at full gear. AJ says something about Cutie paying for insulting double chocolate chunk cookies, and the Rizzler will be at full gear to ring the bell. Cutie starts removing some clothes and gets on the scale, weighing in at 229 pounds, and now it's AJ's turn to step on the scale, and the screen says he weighs 550 pounds? Cutie mocks AJ before Big Justice grabs the mic and says he knows that Cutie rigged the scale. Cutie takes a punch at AJ, but he blocks and returns one to the jaw, and AJ briefly checks on Big Justice, but then turns right back into a diamond cutter from Cutie. Marshall runs out of the ring with a smile on his face with AJ laid out in the ring. Then we saw a match between Juice Robinson versus the Butcher. The action spills to the outside, where Butcher drops Juice backfirst onto the barricade, and Juice DDTs Butcher and crushes his sternum with a senton. Juice smokes him with a cannonball in the corner, and Butcher counters the left hand and lands a jackhammer for a near fall. In the end, Juice avoids a brainbuster and connects with the left hand this time and hits his finisher, and won the match by pinfall. Thunder Rosa is hyped up for next week's All Lucha Rampage that will feature several CMLL stars. She is confronted by Harley Graham, who appears to be Harley Cameron wearing a hologram mask. Harley Graham wants a fight with Thunder next week on Rampage, and Rosa calls out her true identity, but Harley Graham denies it, and the match is set for next week. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between the Conglomeration versus Dark Order. Rocky Romero lands a barrage of clotheslines on Evil Uno and Alex Reynolds, but Uno recovers and hits Rocky with something evil heading. Briscoe makes the hot tag after the break and uses redneck kung fu to take out all 3 members of Dark Order by himself. The numbers game catches up to him and he falls victim to an Uno piledriver for a near fall. Briscoe fights out of the pendulum bomb and tags in Tomohiro Ishii, and the Stone Pitbull exchanges chops with John Silver. Everyone manages to get piled up on the outside, just in the right spot for Briscoe to dive over the ropes onto them. In the end, Ishii gets Reynolds back in the ring and finishes him off with the brainbuster for the pinfall win, and the show goes off the air.